Jayam Shiva Paramahamsa Deva Acharya Students Sastri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada and Guru Vaishnava Namo Acharya Srila Harida Sakura Kija Prantham Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Saraswati Gaura Bhaktivinoda Kija Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopi Shyam Radha Giri Garodana Kija Vrindavan Kija Mathura Kija Damodara Kija 𝐤𝐢𝐳𝐿 Kija 𝐵𝐺𝐴 Kija Bhakti Kija Sanga Kija Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, and all the wonderful devotees. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So we continue our discussion of Srimad Bhagavad-gita. Hare Krishna. Chapter 8, Attaining the Supreme. Today we begin from text 5. Okay, so text number 5. Let's chant this sloka together. Antakale tamam eva sman bhakta parakeva yati sumadabhavam yati naistata samsaya. And whoever at the end of his life quits his body, remembering me alone at once, attained my will see in text 5 and 6 the importance of remembering Krishna. How important it is to remember Krishna or to think of Krishna. The result of what Krishna explained here is Krishna said, Jaha Praya Tisad Anta Kali Chamami Swaramukta Kali. One who remembers me, and how do we remember Krishna? We remember Krishna by practicing thinking of Krishna. If you practice thinking of Krishna, then you will remember Krishna. So the importance of remembering Krishna or practicing thinking of Krishna is explained in this text 5 and text 6. Krishna used the word here as samsara. There is no doubt. There is no doubt about attaining Krishna. It is sure that we get Krishna. In text 6, you see Krishna has given an example of Bhagavad. In text 6, Jam of peace, Madan Bhavam, 𝐶𝐴𝐤𝐬𝐬, 𝐶𝐡𝐚𝐤𝐬𝐬, Sada Bhava Bhavita. Whatever state of being one remembers when quit body, also the Kunti, that state he will attain without fail. This is a general law of transmigration. The soul is transmigrating from one body to another body. This is a process. Remembering something. As I've said, the thing we're going to remember at the end is the thing we've been practicing all the time. So in Christian consciousness, a devotee can predict his or her future perfectly. A devotee doesn't need to ask someone about his or her future. We should know it individually. How? Whatever is predominating our consciousness the whole day, the whole week, the whole year, the whole lifetime, that is our future. That is what we are going to get. So you want to be very careful of what we think. So the lifetime of preparation Krishna has given to us. It's a lifetime of preparation. We are preparing how we are going to end our life now. So whatever is predominating our consciousness, we should know that is our future. So if one is constantly worrying about our enemies, that is our consciousness. We are worrying, so every day is our kind of enemy. Like Christians, they are going to get the body of their enemy. So that is Christian saying, one who remembers me must come to me. Christian said there's no doubt about that. There is nothing like a mistake. No. I give an example. If you after eating gulab jamuns, when you belch, what aroma will come? Sutras. The gulab jamun aroma will come because that is what you are eating. So that is how sure it is. It's a practical example. So if if we are practicing remembering Krishna, if that is our concern, or if we want to remember Krishna at the time of death, which is the most important thing, and the reason why all of us have come to Krishna consciousness, then we should try to adjust our consciousness now. And we should plan the things we should be thinking of. What is haunting our consciousness? Is it Krishna? So we should practice hearing about Krishna. So the Prabhupada said this ISKCON was started to give chance for us to hear. This is the purpose of ISKCON, to give us chance to hear. So now let us select what we want to hear. If we want to go back to Godhead, we should practice hearing about Krishna, talking about Krishna, doing things that has connection with Krishna. Example Prabhupada gave in the Bhagavad is Maharaj Bharat, although a great personality, thought of a deer at the end of his life. He did think of deer, because that is what he was meditating on. My dear, dear, my dear, dear, my dear, dear, my dear, 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 dear became very dear. So when the deer is now the dearest person, so remember deer, and we have the body of a tiger. No, the deer, but we didn't think of tiger. Throughout the whole of our life, we didn't think of tiger. It is deer we meditated. So we become a deer the next time. If we are worrying about so many things, I told one devotee a few days ago. So every time I'm hearing him, he's talking, every time I hear him, he's complaining. So I asked him, and he said something about the disciples not doing well, and but they are very, very close to the Guru. So I asked him, are all the Gurus in ISKCON like that? He said, no. Some are not all. So I said, but why you are wasting your time about the wrong people? What are you going to start thinking about the good people? Why are you spending? Do you think you have power to change what is happening in this world? Anybody has power to do that? To change 𝐃𝐻𝐸? Can anyone do that? So why we are spending our life to think about the wrong people and forgetting about the good one? I first of all ask him, are all of them like that? Or there are some few who are not like that? I say, some are not like that. Then I said, so why you are not thinking about the good one? Why you spend the whole of your life thinking about the bad ones? And when you are cultivating, you are constantly thinking only about the bad. When are you going to think about the good one? When are you going to start thinking about Krishna? You came to Krishna consciousness to waste our time thinking about all the wrong things. Can you finish counting the wrong things in this world? Can anyone finish counting them? Are they limited? Are they scarce? The wrong things are scarce in this world. All limited, every direction, everywhere, even within your own body, all limited. So why should one come to Krishna consciousness just to be looking at it? See this one, see this one, see this one, see this one. And when we point hand, we're not pointing hand, we're not pointing. Some people who are very wise, they say, see, when you point one finger, how many points to you? So which one is more? But we're not conscious of that. So we can predict our future. We are repeating. In Krishna consciousness, we can predict our future by what is predominating our consciousness. What are we thinking the whole day, the whole week, the whole month, the whole year, the whole lifetime? That is our future. Now, so Krishna is giving us in practically a samsaya. There is no doubt about Therefore, we should practice thinking of Krishna in the conclusion. See, Purushottam Mass is what? It should help us think of Krishna. And then this time we're going to spend it again and think about it. But and we are so foolish that we don't know how powerful Maya is. The Maya is powerful, but how powerful Maya is, we don't know. She is so powerful that we don't know how powerful she is. That she's engaging us imperceptibly. Maya is engaging us imperceptibly. We don't even know that Maya is engaging us. Forgetting about what we came to Krishna consciousness to do. We forget it. We think about secondary thing. Maya may laughing. See. Not serious. But who will hear Maya speaking like that? We don't hear. Maya laughing to see this. And waste your time to come and stay here and not do what you're supposed to do. You're pointing at to Swami. Is that what brought us here? Oh. Yeah. Is that why we came here? We cannot count it in the Malaysia world. Is it the best place to come and count the faults? Unnecessary things. Is it the best place? No. So let us understand what Krishna is doing. Bharat Maharaj is a perfect example. Although as a deer he remembered his past activities, he had to accept that animal body, of course, one's thoughts during the course of one's life. Are you hearing? And one's thoughts during the course of one's life, what happened? Accumulate to influence one's thoughts at the moment of death. So this life creates one's next life. We use this life to create the next one by what we are doing now. This is the message. Text 5 and 6. So it's better for us to. Bharat Maharaj, he is a pure devotee. So he is fortunate to remember what he did. But how many of us have that quality? To remember in the form of a deer that I have done something on what that is from his body. Who will remember? How many people remember? When in an animal body, you think your animal fully will behave like that because we have to go for training before that body is given to us. So we can behave like that. We can enjoy that. We are not Bharat Maharaj, who is very fortunate that to remember this. And he became very, very, very careful that he prepared himself 100% not to repeat the mistake he did before. Many of us don't have that. It's better for us to give up this process of wasting our time and do what is necessary. So we can remember Krishna, as Prabhupada said, by chanting. Therefore, the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, is the best process for successfully changing one's being at the end of one's life. Yes, 7. Tashma sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmara 𝐤𝐬𝐴 Maya Pita Manu Udi Mam Devices Samsayam Maya Pita Manu Di Adpita Manao Udi. Therefore, this is Krishna's conclusion. Therefore, Arjuna, you should always think of me in the form of Krishna. Not Narayana, not Vishnu. In the form of Krishna. So, here Krishna didn't mention Narayana, he didn't mention Vishnu. Is there any need for demigod? Eh? When he did mention his own parts, he said Swami. Is there any need for any lower? Eh? Any need? He didn't mention Narayan here, he mentioned Vishnu. He said in the form of Krishna. And at the same time, carry out your prescribed duty of fighting with your activity dedicated to me and your mind and intelligence fixed on me. Your mind and intelligence do what? Fixed on me. And what will happen? You will go to Brahma. You know?
No.
No? Oh, see. Okay. Thank you. You go to where? You will tell me without the same thing as samsaya. Without the doubt. Krishna is speaking. And when you have a certificate with a seal, it's authentic. If a certificate doesn't have seal, it's not authentic. It is not tenderable. You cannot tender anywhere. You will look at it. No, this is forged. And you'll be arrested. If you're not lucky, you'll be arrested. If you're lucky, they may allow you to go, but don't come here again. You want to come here, you want authentic certificates. Authentic with the seal. So Krishna has put seal in his statement. Samsaya. There's no doubt that one will get Krishna. There's no doubt. It is Krishna one will get. Remembrance and prescribed duty. Remembrance and prescribed duty. The Lord does not say that one should give up his prescribed duty or engagement. One can continue them and at the same time think of Krishna by chanting Hare Krishna. Yes. By thinking of Krishna while we are working. Krishna didn't say you should do everything and just, or sometimes we think about how is it possible for me to be working. The work is not a distribution of emotion. The work is not a cooking for Krishna. So I am in the business world, in a business, doing something, even something important. Yes, that we are dealing with. How can I remember Krishna? How is it possible to remember Krishna? This question always comes. So, if we, I was telling 2 days ago, who was also asking me this thing. I told him, my friend, although the work you are doing, it is not devotional activity. But you are a devotee. While you are working, if you think that this work, it is for Krishna, because this is what, when you work here, you're going to get this salary, and you're going to use your mental yourself to practice Krishna consciousness, and you're going to use it to serve Krishna. That is Krishna duty. So the Papa told one devotee, the Dhira Maharaj, in Mumbai. He said, Papa, I want to go to Vrindavan. Papa said, why? Prabhupada, I cannot think of Krishna. Every day it is iron rod and the cement and the workers. This is all. There's no remembrance of Krishna all day. Every day. When you go to Vrindavan, I can chant peacefully the holy name of Krishna. Papa, don't you want to be purified? Yes, Prabhupada, that's why I want to go to Vrindavan. No. Count the iron rods. Count the cement. Count the check them from stealing. So, even the coconut, is not take the coconut. So by doing this for Krishna, that is Krishna consciousness. Count the cement. accounting for who? For Krishna. This is rather lies behind. So the devotional service. Okay. Okay. So he understood. Okay. Guru is satisfied with that. So he asked me to do. So he did. He did. He was exalted. Exalted. And falling. What Guru and Krishna said. And Lord Krishna is such a powerful teacher. And when he gives assignment, and when Krishna gives assignment, he will give us what the necessary things have to do. That is Krishna. That is Krishna. He gives assignment, he gives what the necessary things the process have to do it. That's Krishna. That is so in chapter 3. And you see it here, this chapter 8. Abhyasa yoga yuktena chetasa nanyakamina paramam purusham 𝐤𝐬𝐢 yati parapam chintayam. He who meditates on me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, his mind constantly engaged in remembering me. So what is the whole thing in Krishna? What is the whole thing about this chapter in particular? What is the whole thing about this? Remembering Krishna. That is the thing, that is the focus. Remembering Krishna, that is the focus. Everything else here is to support that remembering Krishna. Krishna is going to talk about yoga, but the whole thing, karma yoga, Bhakti, mixed Bhakti. Krishna is going to do that, going to teach. But the conclusion, the whole aim is to remember Krishna, to constantly think of Krishna. So that at the end, we will remember Krishna, and remembering Krishna, we will go to Krishna. Only Krishna, no other person. So Krishna made it very clear. A devotee can constantly think of the object of worship, the Supreme Lord, in many of his futures. Narayana, Krishna, Ram, etc. by chanting Hare Krishna. This practice will purify him, and at the end of his life, due to his constant chanting, he will be transferred to the kingdom of God. Yoga practice is meditation on the super soul within. Similarly, by chanting Hare Krishna, one fixes his mind always to the Supreme Lord. The mind is fickle, and therefore it is necessary to engage the mind by force to think of Krishna. Example. One example often given is that of the caterpillar that thinks of becoming a butterfly. And so it's transformed into a butterfly in the next life. Similarly, if we constantly think of Krishna, it is what? It is what? Certain that at the end of our lives, we shall have the same bodily constitution as Krishna. Let us practice thinking of Krishna every day. That should be the sole purpose of being here. We should practice thinking of Krishna. So Krishna is telling us to think of him, think of him, think of him. Remember me, remember me, remember me. You will come to me, you will get me. There is no doubt about that. I'm telling you the truth. If you think of me, practice remembering me, you get me by all means. By all means you get me. That is guaranteed, that is sure. There is no other way. There is no other way. There is no other way. What do you want to do? And text 9. Text 9, Krishna taught us how to do in practice. How to think of Krishna, how to remember Krishna. Krishna is giving it here. Kabim, Vanam, Manusa, Sita, Anu, Adiyam, Sanga, 𝐤𝐢𝐳𝐝𝐵𝐚, Sarvasya, Dharam, Achintya-rupam, Vanam, Dhamasa, Parastas. Aditya Varna. Aditya Varna. Yes. Good. So Krishna has been 10 ways how to meditate on him. How many? 10 ways. Is it true? 10? Have you counted it? Have you counted it? Can anyone count it to confirm if it is 10 or not? Can you count it? Please count it, let me see. Maybe I'll get mistake. It's 12 or old age, we expect. Present will be correct. How many ways Krishna has given here? Finish? How many? 8. Yes. How many have you gotten? 10. You got 10? Okay, count it for us. Count it out, let us hear. Okay, let me read it so you can count. One should meditate upon the Supreme Person as one who knows everything. Right? That is, as he who is the oldest, who is the controller, who is smaller than the sun, who is the maintainer of everything, who is beyond all material conception,
6.
inconceivable,
7.
and who is always a person.
8.
He is luminous light, and he is transcendental beyond his material nature. Amen. Again, it is 10. This is Krishna has given us the 10 ways to meditate on him. He didn't just say meditate upon me and didn't work out. Then we wonder, then how do I meditate? Krishna gave the process how to do the meditation. The first thing is Krishna is one who? Krishna is one who knows everything. You should be careful with that. Krishna is one who knows everything. You should try to understand that. Because most of the times our activity shows that we don't believe Krishna knows everything. Is it true? Yes. Most of the times our behavior shows that Krishna does not know everything, but not all. But here Krishna said that he is one who knows everything. Not some things, everything. Not just knowing everything, directly and indirectly, Krishna knows everything. Therefore his name is Vāsudev. He one who exists in everything, one who perpetuates everything, who knows everything. Vāsudev. That is Krishna. Apart from the devotees, the pure devotees of Krishna, what would be the picture of God? What would be the picture of God? Apart from the Krishna devotee, the pure Vaishnavas, what would be the picture of God? Who is the oldest person? One who is extremely old? How would he look like? How would such a person be like? A beard must be flowing like a river. Yeah, the beard should be like a river. Because he's too old. Can you imagine? 5,000 years old person. How will he be like? Huh? A beard will be flowing like a river. It's a stream. Then how his face will look like? How the face will look like? The whole body. How will it look like? How the body will look like? Okay, the body is very young, but how does it look like? concentrates on food. Well, would it even have sent a blood on his body? Yes? Or would it look like? How would it look like? Very old and old. Very irritating. You like to see. These days, when the parents are old, you can't dump them outside because it's nuisance. And you make 100. What about 5,000? 5,000. Somebody less than 100. Look how useless the person is. So 5,000. How would the person do that? I would like to see that person living once. But here, Lord Krishna doesn't look like that. Doesn't look like that. Lord Krishna looks like a 15-year-old, 15 years, 15. And Krishna never, his age never passed 50. That's what we are. Not only him, all his associates. That is what they choose. Anyway, so Lord Krishna has given us a principle, 10 ways that we meditate on him. So now you have to meditate on that. Text 10. Kaya kane manasastadena pakyanyo prabhadena chaiva guru madheva one who at the time of death fixes his life there. This is from here Krishna is teaching yoga. Krishna is teaching yoga. What an undeviating mind engages himself in remembering the Supreme Lord in full devotion will certainly attain to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. How many times would Krishna really convince us that what is telling you? See, the whole verse is Krishna's ending. Will certainly, the same thing, samsara, no doubt, certainly sure, confirmed that we will attain the Supreme Personality of God. We will attain it. Provided you follow the process of meditation. For example, you are traveling. If you know your destination, are you going somewhere else? Even when you leave a city and visit another city, you have to do what? Search for the house which you have connection with. You cannot just enter. I have a friend or have a relative in certain family. So you don't enter that city. You don't enter the house. They are my family are from this city. Just enter any house. No, you have to look for the particular house for the person that you knew and is bringing you to that place. So, materially, this is what is happening. What about spirituality? What about spirituality? Will it be otherwise? We have served Lord Krishna, practicing remembering Krishna the whole of our life. So, what are we going to remember? Krishna is promising, surely, certainly, you will come to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because that is what we have been cultivating all along. That is where we are going to go, because that is our meditation. That's our meditation. Remember Krishna. So great. So Krishna has given us different ways. He has given the process to meditate. Now he's talking about the mixed bhakti yoga. Mishra Bhakti takes 9 to 18. It's about yoga, Mishra Bhakti. This is mixed yoga, mixed Bhakti. Bhakti mixed with yoga, not the pure Bhakti, but pure Bhakti. So Krishna is teaching. But why Krishna is teaching this? Why he didn't just finish, just keep the prema, just leave? Because Krishna knows that we have different moods, different categories. So we need a different system. Most of us are going to travel by air. Some are going to travel by train. Some will travel by bus. Some by personal car. Some are going to use mobile motorcycle, you call it scooty, and then some are going to walk. See? So people are going to walk. The destination is one, but the means to get there are many. So we see this material Krishna accepted some form of religion which is like that. They just say for information, not just, they don't have more detail about God, they say information. And so leaders they are just religious reformers. They cannot give any substance, but they teach the rules and regulations. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. Because by doing this, then one gradually get purified to come to the text 14. Christian want to speak text 14 to 16. He want to speak differently. Now he's talking about the Bhakti which is mixed with yoga. Bhakti mixed with yoga. Whatever one remembers when attains to that, we should always think of Krishna and attaining Krishna by remembering Him. That is, we attain Krishna by remembering Him. And we will remember Krishna by how will we remember Krishna?
By hearing of Krishna.
How will we remember Krishna? I have mentioned many times before I'm actually Krishna. By thinking about Krishna. We should practice thinking of Krishna before we remember Krishna. Then go to Him. Alright? I'm just going to read it. So, I'm repeating. So, the goal is what? Remembering Krishna. That is the goal. Everything else is to support that. In teaching mixed bhakti here, by adding yoga, the whole idea is to help us remember. Some people need this crude way to get reformed. Some people need a mild way to get reformed, to practice. So Krishna is giving all, so that everybody will not say, oh, there's no time for me to talk to Krishna. He's giving all the process. We can take to Krishna consciousness. Yes. Persons who are learned in the Vedas, who utter Omkar, and who are great sages in the renounced order, enter into Brahman. Desiring self-perfection, one practices celibacy. You see, you cannot just jump and celebrate. Right? We must practice first to get there. See, we have to practice remembering Krishna to remember Krishna. If you don't practice, you're not going to get there. I remember some years ago, one man came to the temple. And so we were discussing this, remembering Krishna. It's very, very important, so we'll go to Krishna. The man, he jumped up and said, thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now you are giving me the process. Yes. remember Krishna, back to Godhead. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. So I was very, very happy. I've done something very, very good. When the man is spoiled, he spoiled the whole thing. So as he was really happy like that, I said, yeah, so I gave him a chanting beat. He said, no, there's no need for that. There's no need. When I'm about to die, then I remember, I said, it is not like that. It does not happen like that. You cannot just wait when you want to die, remember Krishna. It doesn't happen like that. Do you wait until when you grow up and you want to get a job? Then you go and look for a job. You have to, before you go look for a job, you have to do what? You have to go to school to practice for the profession you want to be before you go look for a job. But this man said, no, thank you. Remember Krishna at the time of death, back home. I said, my friend, you have to do something for them. Please, start chanting. If you start chanting now, before you remember Krishna at the time of death. If you don't practice now, it is not possible. So yes, so Krishna is teaching. And those who are very advanced in learning the Vedas, who utter the word Omkar, and who are great sages in the North Scholar, enter into Brahman. Desiring such perfection, one practices celibacy. I shall now briefly explain to you this process by which one may attain salvation. Although Sri Krishna had recommended to Arjuna the practice of Chakra Yoga, in which one places the air of light between the eyebrows. Is it easy to do these days? Huh? Easy. This I will sit. So the secret is that, you see, if you look here, you won't see anything here. You won't see anything here. See, look here. Try. If you look here, you see, what do you see? Do you see anything from here? From there? Even there? No, you don't see. This is how to enter inside. Yes, this is yoga. That's how to enter. You enter like that. Eventually, you are going to forget everything outside. That is called Pratyahara now. We are withdrawing the senses inside. All the senses of outside. Now, it's inside. It's going back inside. This is yoga. So you withdraw all the senses. This is a practice. You enter inside. Then you remain inside. It is when you get there, then it becomes dhyan. Dhyan, now you are meditating. You're meditating on the soul. Because now you can trace it. And that dhyan becomes samadhi. And that is the professional stage of the samadhi. Because you are searching. And you see, the process, by doing this, when you do like, let me show you. Enter inside. So you forget the outside. So whatever happened to the body now, you don't feel it. Because you have entered inside and start tracing it. This is how you trace the super soul. And when it becomes successful, the soul will give through the top of the head. And that also you need calculation, which we will discuss later. You need a calculation, the auspicious and inauspicious time. So you don't make accidentally, you come back. But if you leave purposefully, then you go up. So Krishna is teaching it here with a full conviction. With a full conviction. Full conviction. This is a person like which one they attain salvation. Text 12, text 12. Text 12. Sarva Dvarani Samyamya Mango Kriti Nivudyacha Punya Vanam Ashtito Yogadharanam Dharan. The yogi situation. Now he's inside. The soul, you're not thinking, your thought is not coming outside again. Your thought is within, because now you have touched yourself with the super soul inside. So you want to remain inside. Our sense does not function again externally, and that's it. And that's it. The sense doesn't disturb. Now we have distraction, and that's it. There's no distraction. We want to remain inside. They will enjoy that connection. So, this is it. Yeah, this is it. They will enjoy inside like that. The yogi situation is that of detachment from all sensual engagement. Like, see? Detachment. This is the process. Not that a yogi still have attachment for this world. He's not a yogi. He's not a yogi. And see, the yogi situation is that of what? Detachment from all sensual engagement. Closing all the doors of the senses and fixing the mind on the heart and the life air at the top of the head, one establishes himself in yoga. Not going out anymore. So when a perfect yogi see this material world, he will not see what we are seeing. You don't see anything here. But what he is seeing is regret for being in this world. It's only regret. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? It's a dream. You look at people running here and there, eating this and doing that, and the yogi will be regretting. What am I doing here? What is this happening? This is a dream. This is a nightmare. Let me get out from here. That's what they think. That's what they feel. And that is the progress in Christian consciousness. We are progressing in Christian consciousness. Means there is a distaste. Distaste in self. Not attractive. At the point to be seen as one's vomit. Sanctification is look exactly upon us. We look at vomit. That is the experience of a true yogi. There's no thing to aspire for in this world. This would become our natural experience. Omiti ekaksharam brahma yakaranam anusha anusmaran japayati jajam deham sayati paramam gati. After being situated in this yoga practice and vibrating the sacred syllable you see that also your body is vibrating. Yes, that is the sound. The body also vibrates. So everything around to be connected with what you are doing inside. It is clearly stated here that Brahman and Lord Krishna are not different. The impersonal sound of Krishna is Om, but the sound Hare Krishna contains Om. The chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra is very recommended at this age. If one quits his body at the end of life chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, he certainly reaches one of his spiritual planets according to the mood of his practice. According to the mood of his practice. The devotees of Krishna enter the Krishna planet, Goloka Vrindavan. For the personalist, they are also innumerable other planets honored by Kunda planet on the spiritual scale. Whereas the impersonal is made in the Brahma-jyoti, which is punishment. Brahma-jyoti is punishment for the offense of cutting Krishna's body into pieces will be put in Brahma-jyoti. Just light, bright, and then just light, and you sleep one place. No senses. There's no senses to do anything. You have no senses to do anything. So what will you do? Just lie down. You get tired, you know? You get tired and what to do. You have to look for something to do because the soul is active. You have to look for something to do. When we try to look for something to do, we fall back here. Because this is where, this is Prakriti. The field of activity is here, not there. You have to come back here and become a philanthropist, building hospitals and schools for less privileged people, and consider himself to be very advanced and doing something wonderful. No. So after Krishna has given the mixed bhakti, so Krishna and I are going to talk about pure bhakti. Pure bhakti. What is that? Ananya cheta satatam yomam smaratini jasa kashamam sulaka varta nitya yuktasa yogina. Ananya cheta satatam. And Krishna is another word. Is another word. Idyasaha. Nityasaha. That person becomes Sulabha. Yes. Becomes Sulabha. This is pure bhakti. Text 14 about pure bhakti. Pure bhakti. 14, 15, 16 is about pure bhakti. Ananya. Ananya, Jeta, Satatan. What is that? Proper translating. Look at the translation. Proper say, without deviation of the mind. Without deviation of the mind is fixed. Without deviation. Not thinking of something, that's what it means. The mind doesn't think of anything except Krishna. That is without deviation. The meaning. No deviation. Fixed mind. The mind is fixed on Krishna. There is nothing to look for after the Krishna, because when the mind is fixed on Krishna, the transcendental nature of Krishna becomes one's experience. So there is no deviation. You don't have to look for something else. Because you have everything. You don't look for something else. Without deviation of the mind, Satan always. Nityasa regularly. Sulabha, very easy to achieve. Very easy to achieve. How? How does it become easy to achieve? One, say to say, you should remember, I asked you something that I've said.
Without effort finding.
No deviation of the mind. And regular. And what? That bring the Sula. Become very easy. Krishna become easily achieved. Easily achieved. Fix the mind on Krishna without deviation. Constantly. Nityasa. Constantly. Steady. Or fixed. Let's say fixed. Fixed. The importance of being fixed is explained in 1620. Sorry, 1426. 1426. The importance. Yes. So Krishna is giving the formula. He has been teaching us how to remember him, the importance of remembering. Then he gave us 10 principles how to fix our mind to remember, and he gave you the goal, what is to be achieved, what is possible, what should be attained. Krishna has given all that. So he has given the pure stage, everything perfectly designed. Explained by Krishna, so we can easily connect. For one who always remembers me without deviation, I'm easy to attain. Sulabha. Easy to attain. For son of Buddha, because of his what? Constant engagement in what? Marathi. Remembering. Is a process. We should practice remembering Krishna. Let me go with this chapter to remember Krishna. The importance, the benefit of remembering Krishna. What is the importance of remembering Krishna? One will go to Krishna. Go to Krishna means material life, terminated, eternity. The door of material is closed, permanently closed. Yet the 12 and the third down, Paramama. And come back here again. What is here? What is here? See tight faces. No sweet faces in your table. No sweet faces. No sweet faces. You gotta guys see sweet faces. Sweet. Because their heart is sweet, their face is also very sweet. Everybody say much so. You know the heart of go by their face. So you go look at because their mind is very pure, sweet. Their faces are sweet looking. Very sweet. Very attractive. When Chitamambu was here, he cannot remove the eye from his body. And here in Vrindavan also, what is the so 𝐤𝐢𝐳 said, Lord Krishna removed the minds of all his devotees and loaded it in his body, on his body. People came to see Lord Krishna. Krishna removed the heart and placed him on his body. So, means what? The people constantly think of Krishna and not practice. They don't practice. That is their nature. And because Krishna removed the heart and wrote everything on his body, when they were returned back to the house, the Krishna also do what? What did he do? He went with everybody. Everybody took Krishna with him. And he's, imagine, that's Vrindavan. That is Vrindavan. Vrindavan means Krishna is, yes, Krishna have taken your heart. And people write a slogan, I lost my heart in Vrindavan, but they don't remember Krishna. That is not true. That is reflection, the real thing is that for Krishna take the heart of the Brajabasis, and when they are returned back to after seeing him, they return back, they also Krishna went with them, because now they have become one. So they are all fully Krishna conscious. That is Vrindavan. Always thinking of Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. So yes, Krishna should be remembered always. So we have to practice remembering Krishna. So that is from from 15 also to 16. 14 to 16 is what? Pure Bhakti. Pure Bhakti. So let's look at 15. Krishna said, Mam upekya punarajanma dukalaya masasvatanga Narubanti Mahatma Samsitim Paramonkata. After telling me the great souls, the great soul Mahatma, who are yogis in devotion, never return to this temporary world, which is full of tidy faces, because they have attained the highest perfection. When attain the highest perfection. Sweet faces, blissful faces, blissful, because the heart is blissful due to Krishna being sitting there, Krishna is sitting there. That is the nature. That is. So we want to go and meet those sweet. Yeah. Their movement is dancing. So how will it be when they dance? If their movement is dancing, when they dance, how will it be? Buddha. Wonderful. What is this? When they dance, can you imagine? Who have power to describe it? I have power to describe it. But they dance. You can have a glimpse when Krishna dances on the God of career. It's so sweet. So expertly sweet dancing. So, and their voice, their word is a song. It's a song. How sweet will be their singing. Even talking is singing. When they sing, how will it be? You will drown in an ocean of nectar and you fall into the sweet. That's the experience. That is Vrindavan. That is where Krishna is teaching us this Gita for us to go. And he said here, because they have attained the highest perfection, they will never return to this temporal material world. Never. Namubanti Mahatmana Samsidim Paramam. Yes. The yogis in devotion. The yogis in devotion. Yogis. 16. Arjuna, Mamuketya Kaunteya, Punarjanma Vigati. Punarjanma Vigati. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death take place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. What does Krishna say? His abode is supreme. Of all the planetary system, Krishna Loka is supreme, not comparable to anyone. Supreme. This Krishna Loka is supreme. It's above everything. Therefore, one cannot go there and think of another place. There's no place again. Krishna Loka is supreme above to all other planetary systems. So the destination for those who are on this path very hard. After this, Krishna is going to teach us how to go there. So how to go? It's 17, 18, 19. Krishna is teaching how to go. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, they are miserable places. But Professor Abode, that is the highest. Look at the highest. There's no other place which is superior to that. Other place is superior. Krishna's Abode is superior to superior into Loka. And then superior to Vaikuntha. Let's say Vaikuntha is the spiritual world, and the capital of Vaikuntha is Goloka. So Goloka is different from Vaikuntha because there is forest. Vrindavan is a forest. There is no forest in Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha, where the forest is. And the Brahma said, Lakshmi Shasha. That's the difference. In Vaikuntha, what Lakshmi? Each place. In Goloka, unlimited. You don't have to count. They're unlimited. That is the difference. So Krishna is giving all these details, so that an intelligent person will think twice when you want to do something nonsense and decide wisely what you should do and what should be avoided. Comparing the material and the spiritual worlds is 17 to 22. Spiritually, 17 to 22. They're comparing this material and the world. There's nothing to compare, but Krishna is giving us an example to see. 17. So Krishna will give us how do we go there? How do we go there? Text 17. Sahasra Yuga Aryantam Ahagad Brahmanu Viyu Ratin Yuga Sahasrantam Tehu Tapravidu Janaham. By human calculation, 1,000 ages taken together form the duration of Brahma's one day, and so also is the duration of his 90. But one what do you see when you hear this? What do you see? See detailed calculation. See detailed calculation. Proper display. A circle of Satya is characterized by virtue, wisdom, and religion. They being practically no ignorance and vice. And the Yuga has 1,728,000 years. See? The next is 1,096,000 years. The next is 864,000 years, and the last one is 42,000 years. What do you think? How do you feel when you hear this? Is there any maybe here, mentioned here? Everything is perfectly, the figure is perfectly given. Perfectly given. This ain't not something authentic. See how beautiful that was. What are the reasons why I left Christianity? Tell me so many reasons, just one. You tell everyone. You're a Christian before. You're a Christian. So, in the Bible, there were only two people, right? Which was Adam and Eve. Then they begot two children, means 4. So the whole universe at that time, only 4 people. Alright? Then these two brothers, Cain and Abel. Cain was so cruel that he killed his younger brother Abel. It means how many people remain?
3.
Now, only 10 people here. Now God is giving punishment to Cain for being a murderer. So God punished him. You will suffer, you till the ground and sweat to get something to eat. So what we are suffering? Is it easy to eat something here? And to go very hard to get it. You suffer greatly to get something to eat, to maintain yourself. Cain reacted, oh God, this punishment is too heavy. If people see me, they will kill me. Who are the people? Only 10 people. Right? And the people is himself and his parents. So who are the people that will kill him? Tell me. So when I look at it, this is fiction. This is not in a scripture. It's questionable. And when I asked a teacher a question, she was angry. Oh yeah, asking a question outside the Bible. He said, fall down. They will say backslide. Here you say fall down. Say backslide. Backslider. That's what me, backslider. Oh, okay. I will not come here again, so I stopped going to church. Anyway, here you see perfect calculation. Perfect calculation is given here. The whole year is perfectly calculated and figure is given. This is authentic. It will help us understand what we're doing is and it's complete. Is it not? 18. Avyakta vyaktaya sarava pravanti aharakame atrakame paliyanti tattai bhakya vyakta sangyake At the beginning of the Brahma's day, all living entities become manifested from the unmanifest state. And thereafter, when the night falls, they are made into the unmanifest again. What does that mean? What is the meaning of that? Proper Hindi book, what does it mean? How do you understand this? Clear what is temporal. Okay, what does it mean by this? What is Krishna saying here? Who understands this? Who understands this verse? We are studying now, so we should know. Who understand this verse? At the beginning of Brahma's day, all living entities become manifest from the unmanifested. And thereafter, when the night falls, they are made into the unmanifest again. What's the meaning of that? Okay, thank you.
All the living entities, they are in Mahavishnu body, and they are not manifested. Their material bodies are not manifested, and they are all integrated into the body of the Lord. Then they become manifested, which soul gets a material body, and at the end, again, they back to Krishna.
Thank you. Yes. All living entities become manifest. This is creation. Creation. We have been in a body, that means we are not manifested. We are inside the body of God, inside Vishnu, lying there. That is unmanifest. Manifest means when the Brahma have created, when they say there, at the beginning of Brahma's day, when the Brahmas also come, which is creation. So we become manifest, and it should come out again. And become manifest from the unmanifested. Unmanifested means we have not been there, we have been sleeping, then we come to exist. And after some time, we go back again to the unmanifest. Unmanifest means we are not existing now. Prakriti will exhibit our propensities for material existence. That is not there. That is the meaning, not manifested. Then become to exist. We have a day and a night. So night is unmanifest, and the day is manifest. Yes. Manifest is activity. Prakriti. So the day is Prakriti and the night is Pradhana. Pradhana, no activity. The sleeping state. That's Pradhana. Is there but sleeping, not showing, no activity, there's no interaction. That's Pradhana. That's night. Everything is dormant state. Manifest activity, so it's showing, everything is showing. Manifest activity is there. When we're sleeping, you forget the richest person in the world. Right? You forget, you don't have I am the Miss India. You don't remember. You don't remember that. When you get up, okay, I'm this and that, all the vision. So that is manifest practice, it's activity. 19. Buddha Putra Grama Sa 𝐒𝐰𝐴𝐻 Putra Putra Pariyate Tatra Game Pasa Parata Tavavatya Maharagame. Again and again, when Brahma's day arrives, all living entities come into being, manifest. And with the arrival of Brahma's night, they are helplessly annihilated, unmanifest. Helplessly. So we have to go and sleep somewhere. It takes 1,000 years, demigod calculation. I mean, it's 120,000 years between the creation and the annihilation period. It takes 1,000 years before the next yuga will come on. After that, is 1,000 years, then another one comes. So it's a really punishment to be in the material world. We have overstayed in this place. We have overstayed. So we have to get out. But those intelligent persons who take to Krishna consciousness use the human life fully in the devotional service of the Lord. Chant Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thus they transfer themselves even in this life to the spiritual planet of Krishna and become what? Eternally blissful there, not being subject to such events. I don't ask, how do people who engage in this, what happened to the question of Arjuna? Did you know the last question of Arjuna? The last question of Arjuna. But the last question I don't ask. How many questions Arjuna asked Krishna? How can we attain you at the time of death? That was the last question. Thank you. And Krishna is giving us a so we get it here. But those intelligent persons who take to Krishna consciousness use the human life fully in the devotional service of the Lord by chanting Hare Krishna. Thus, they transfer themselves even in this life to the spiritual planet of Krishna and become eternally blissful there, not subject to such rebirths again. No more rebirth. We will stay with Krishna. Stay there with Krishna. Yes. 20. Paras tasman kubuvan yo yakto yakta sanatana yahasa sarveshu bhuteshu nasyatsu na vinashati. Yet there is another unmanifest nature which is eternal and transcendental. Unmanifest nature. Unmanifest nature means the spiritual. We don't see. Just like now, all the activities of Krishna are going on as it was 5,000 years ago, but not manifest. I mean, they're not physically showing, but it's going on. So surely the spiritual world is considered unmanifest here. We don't see it from here. There is another unmanifest nature which is eternal and is transcendental to this manifested and unmanifested matter. It is supreme and is never annihilated. When all in this world is annihilated, that part remains as it is. That is spiritual. The spiritual understanding. Krishna's superior spiritual energy is transcendental and eternal. It is beyond all the changes of material nature, which is manifest and annihilated during the days and nights of Brahma. Krishna's superior energy is completely opposite in quality to material nature. Superior and inferior nature are explained in the 7th chapter. 21. Avyakto Shadai Tyutas Tamaho Paramam Gati Yam Tapyana Vivartantik Tatama Paramam Mama. That which is the Vedantist, that which the Vedantist describe as unmanifest and infallible. That which is known as the supreme destination, that place from which, having attained it, one never returns, that is my supreme Lord. That is Krishna. What is the description? What is the description of that place? It is infallible. That place is infallible. It is the supreme destination. And what? What's the last one? Yes, the place where one never returns. Yes, one never returns from there. To do what here? Except one decide to come here and preach. So there is nothing to come here for. Only for preaching Krishna consciousness. The pure devotees can come here. Other than that, they don't have any taste to come here because there is nothing here for pure devotees. Nothing here but suffering. And when human beings try to overcome the obstacles material energy impose upon us, we think that is enjoyment. Trying to unsettle the obstacles material energy imposes upon us is considered enjoyment. It is not enjoyment. We already explained that a struggling person doesn't have life to enjoy. Struggling. Doesn't have. Only those who maintain. Vishnu maintains. So it's happy and satisfied. And we hear regularly devotees, oh, Prabhupada, how is Sarbajan? How are you doing? Oh, Maharaj, I'm struggling. You're not happy. Struggling means you're not happy. You're just happy. So we're struggling to undo the obstacles material energy imposed upon us. So that is not enjoyment. It's a miserable life. So that is the material world. But the spiritual world, there is no struggle in the spiritual world. It is infallible place, infallible destination. There is no struggle here. Everything here, it is so sweet. But Brahma says, the cows, especially cows, without the cows, they constantly, their udders constantly flow with milk. Flow and wet the whole place and create what? Milk ocean. Sweater people, in Goloka, sweater people in Goloka. It is milky, completely milky, white milk. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. There's so many mansions are also there, and the buildings there. If you see one building, that building will produce a reflection, which will make you to distinguish which one is reflection, which one is the building. And when the people they see the newcomers bewildered, they will laugh. Yeah, newcomers. They don't know anything, they're just coming now. Who are the new people? Who are the new people? All of you, no, all of you. When you go back to Goloka now, you are a new person. So those who are already there, they will laugh at you because you will see what is the difference. they know the difference, but you don't know the difference. The example is what Krishna demonstrated here, the Pandava's palace. That is the reflection. The Pandava's palace. You see land as you think water is land, and land is water. And you didn't know it. So also in Goloka, people laugh. Oh, you see these new people, they just can just bewildered. Okay. Yes. That is the spiritual world. And we are destined to go there. So let us practice and loving Krishna, so that we go there for eternal life, eternal knowledge, and complete bliss. 22. Purusha Sapara Parasam Bhaktya Labhyastwana Nyaya Shanta Sani Bhutani Irina Samadhidam Tatam. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than all, is attainable by unalloyed devotion. Although he is present in his abode, he is all-pervading, and everything is situated within him. Papa said, here it is here stated that the supreme destination from which there is no return is what? The abode of Krishna, the Supreme Person. The Brahma Samhita described this Supreme Abode as Ananda Chenmaya Rasa Patibhavita Bija Eva Nija Kalatayadi. Goloka Eva Nivasati Akelama Bhuta. That is the place. That is the place. That is where we are going. Yes? That's where we are going. Let us go joyfully, because the destination is great. So Krishna described the Goloka, and also he's teaching us how to reach there. Is it not? The Supreme Person of Godhead, who is greater than all, is attainable by an unalloyed devotion. Krishna is teaching us how to reach there. He is teaching us what is there, how to get there, what we are going to get there, why we should go there, what is the most important thing for us to go there. Krishna is building up. So in this verse 22, you can see it here. Krishna described Goloka, and he gave us the process how to attain, how to reach there. Show the process how to reach there. To enter Krishna's supreme abode for the innumerable Vaikuntha planet is possible only by Bhakti, devotional service, as clearly indicated here by the word Bhaktya. No other process can help one attain that supreme abode. So Krishna described Goloka the Vedas, Gopalotu and Tapanu Punisha also describe the supreme abode and the supreme personality of God, 𝐤𝐬𝐳 Krishna. In that abode, there is only one supreme personality of Godhead, whose name is Krishna. He is the supreme merciful deity, and although situated there as one, he has expanded himself into millions and millions of plenary expansions. Manata Upam Adam Purana Purusham Navayomananta. Anand, that is Krishna. Yes. Krishna is showing us how to get there.
already have got.
Alright. (23) Yatra kanetu anavrityam avrityam chaiva yoginam prayayanti kamkaram vakshami varakasavam. From here, 23, from this 23 to 26, Krishna is describing how the soul should leave this body. 27 to 28, and Krishna described the process for devotees. 23 to 26. The general process, how to live, what will be transferred to the spiritual life. But specifically, 27, 28 is meant for devotees. Krishna gave for devotees. Those who are constantly practicing, remembering Krishna. Yes, thank you. We should be conscious, familiar with what we are doing. It is very, very important. Yes. Just listen. Okay. So we continue. So is it clear? 23 to 26 is what? What Krishna is teaching? Yes. The process, the soul should leave the body. 27, 28. The process, the devotees leave the body. So let's see. Base of the Bharatas. I shall now explain to you the different times at which, passing away from this world, a yogi does or does not come back. So Krishna is teaching the process. Krishna is very kind. Eh? It's kind. Teaching us everything. So nobody will have excuse. So we know what we want to do. Yeah. Can you hear me? You are hearing me? Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. So okay. Thank you. So here Krishna is teaching. I shall now explain to you the different times at which, passing away from this world, a yogi does or does not come back. So we have to know how to leave the body. 27 and 28, Krishna has given devotees process, which means a devotee does not need to calculate when to leave the body, when not to leave the body. A devotee can leave the body any time. Tita Mahaprabhu, we told Haridas, yeah, just like this, Madai. When you desire, you can go. Whenever you desire, you can go. It's nothing for you to calculate. Your calculation has already been done. There's a benefit to being a devotee. There's so many benefits. Don't need to calculate the auspicious and inauspicious time to leave the body. Just leave. Shiva Thakura's son left the body, and he told the family members, don't cry here. If you cry and disturb the Lord, I will go and drown myself in Ganga. Don't disturb the Lord. When a person leaves the body in an environment like this, what is the need to cry? What is the need? The supreme personality of God, the supreme destination, the destination of everything himself. The person here, he is dancing. What is the ignorance in your head that you want to cry? Anyway, if you want to cry, keep it to yourself. Don't do it now. Keep it to yourself. Let the Lord finish his business. Then you can do whatever you want to do. But don't do anything now. Otherwise I will drown myself. So everybody kept quiet. But 𝐶𝐴𝐴 Mahaprabhu, the omniscient Lord, stopped the Kirtan. He asked Srivas, what calamity has entered your house? Shiva said, calamity? In an environment where your moonlight face, all blissful face is shining, how can there be calamity in this situation? How? Where is the gate? Calamity will enter into an environment like this. Then I will smile. You see the beautiful lotus fellow sister Mahaprabhu's blissful kirtan enjoying. The calamity will be there. Ordinarily, when you smile to anybody, that person must be affected with smile. Right? So what about the Supreme? He dancing ecstatically. How can there be calamity? There is nothing like that, my Lord. Then the devotee said, my Lord, Shiva's son has just left us. Then I will say, when? About 2 hours ago. Huh? Why you didn't tell me? Anyway, where's the boy? 𝐶𝐴𝐴 one day, hey my dear, why are you leaving the house? Why are you leaving Srivas? What's the problem? The boy said, there's no problem. Everything depends on you. You say, go here, come here, do this, do that. Who has power to say no? He has sent me away from him. My leader with the Srivas for this lifetime has finished. Asked me to go, so I left. What will I do? I don't have any power to go. So I have to go according to their will to a different place to continue with my other activities. Because I finished my service here. I have to do the same with somewhere else. Everybody was shocked. They hear the voice. There's one boy giving such a powerful realization, philosophy. Tell what he was. Those who wanted to cry before tears disappeared from my eyes. They said they enjoyed the philosophy the boy was giving. So that's how everything ended peacefully. And then, and 𝐶𝐴𝐴 Mahaprabhu told Srivas, a person who can have such a feeling for me and sacrifice his son like this, that person has purchased me. Srivas, you purchased me. From today, Lord Nityananda Prabhu and myself, we are here, 2 sons. He lost one, and you have gotten 2. We are your children. Do whatever you want to do with us. We are fully independent. You have right to do anything with us. So a devotee does not have to calculate. Our calculation is the devotional service we are practicing. That is our calculation. The quality of our practice now is our calculation. So we don't have to physically say that calculate when the moon is in the south, when the moon is in the north. We don't check that. We check that by our devotional activities. What is the quality of our chanting, quality of our association, hearing, the services which we do? What is, are they offerable to Krishna? Will Krishna enjoy all these things? That is our calculation. If you have done that, we don't need to calculate anything again. Krishna will be there. Did Haridas calculated the time to leave the body? Haridas. Did he calculate? This Madrid. He was simply waiting for Krishna to come and meet him so he can give instructions to this someone, the last one to see in the throne before he disappeared. The powerful devotees, they live at their own time. They don't have to calculate time. So Krishna is giving this. I will teach you the process. According to Acharya Baladev Bhushan, the Sanskrit word kala used here refers to the presiding deity of time. Not just time, but the time that Krishna is teaching us. 24. Agniri Jyoti Shukla Sanmasa Uttaraya Tatrapaya Chanti Brahma Brahma Vidojana. Those who know the Supreme Brahman attain that Supreme by passing away from the world during the influence of the fiery God and the light at an auspicious moment of the day. Desiring the fortnight also, during the fortnight of the waxing moon, or during the 6th month when the sun travels in the north. The Prophet said, at the time of death, the mind carries one on the path to a new life. If one leaves the body at the time designated above, either accidentally or by arrangement, it is possible for him to attain the impersonal Brahma-jyoti. However, for the pure devotee in Krishna consciousness, there is no fear of returning, whether he leaves the body at an auspicious or inauspicious moment, by accident or arrangement. There is no accident, there is no everything is perfectly done, as she said. Our devotional activities is our perfect calculation, or imperfect calculation, to determine when to leave the body. In the middle of kirtan, surrounded by devotees, the devotees surrounded by other devotees chanting, either before Krishna personally, or in the middle of Krishna's holy name. That is the way devotees will leave the body. That you don't have to calculate. It is already a perfect calculation. 25. Dumoratri tata Krishna Sanmasa Dakshinayana Tatra Chamba Samjyotir Jyoti Bhakti Nivartate. The mystic who passes away from this world during the smoke, the night, the fortnight of the waning moon, or the 6 months when the sun passes to the south, reaches the moonlit but again comes back. You go there and come back here. You cannot stay there. Step from 26. Shukla Krishna Gati Hete Jagata Saswati Mate Ikaya Yati Anandrikim Anyaya Varate Purana. According to video ways of passing from this world, one in light and one in darkness. How many ways? 2 ways. When one passes in light, he does not come back. But when one passes in darkness, he returns. 27. Naite Siti Parta Janam Yogi Mudyati Kashana Kashman Sarveshu Kaleshu Yoga Yutuba Bharajuna Yoga Yutuba Bharajuna. Although the devotees know these 2 parts, the devotee knows the 2 parts. Or Arjuna, they are never bewildered. Therefore, be always fixed in devotion. So before that, 27, 28 is for devotees. Is it true here? You see? Krishna is telling, although the devotee knows the two paths, these two paths, devotee knows them, what you have described already. They are never bewildered. They are never. Why they are not bewildered? Because they have satisfied Krishna with their service, their devotional service. Constantly thinking of Krishna. When we say constantly thinking of Krishna, it's not just by sitting with the thinking of Krishna, it's by activity. Fully engaged in doing activities for Krishna's pleasure. That is absorption. So when one is fully absorbed in doing service for Krishna, making tasty arrangements, in planning, decorating very nicely, do some paintings and cooking nice, the pizza is going to manifest. Argentina pizza. For Krishna's pleasure. And the varieties of cakes, rose cake, apple cake, carrot cakes, all varieties. Yes, this is Krishna meditation. Yes. Well, stitching nice dresses for Krishna's enjoyment, cleaning, setting the bouquet for Krishna's what a really beautiful, shiny. So this is brush in reality. And this absorption in Krishna consciousness, this perfection. Yes. This is the part for devotees. So you don't need to calculate. Calculation is really done by activities in devotion to Krishna. And 28. Vedesu jaggesu tapasu chaiva anesu jat punya alam parishta atyetita sarvam idam viditva tuge vadantam vaiticharyam. A person who accepts the path of devotional service is not bereft of the result it derives from seeing Vedas, performing sacrifices, undergoing austerities, giving charity, or pursuing philosophical and fruitful activities. Why? Simply by performing devotional service, he attains all these, and at the end, he reaches the supreme, eternal abode. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Yes, Malaysia Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
I just wanted to take this opportunity here by Dhira Swami Maharaj. He cited my obeisances first.
Thank you.
The last class, you have been such a wonderful teacher. And I just wanted to thank you on behalf of His Grace, Dhira Prabhu and all the organizers, and also a special thank from class, all your students. It has been an honor and privilege for us to be your students and learning from you chapter 7 and 9 from Bhagavad-gita. And I really now in Vrindavan and Maharaj, we are kindly begging for your blessings so we can understand Srila Prabhupada's books and finish our Bhakti successfully. This
Yes, I wish all of you success in your studies, success in your Krishna consciousness. And the Sona Karisi told Sutta Swami, because you are a submissive and gentle disciple, you got blessing from all your teachers. So because all of you are very, very attentive and submissive, and encouraging us to do service, because if all of you do not engage me and do something, my life will be useless. So all of you are very, very important in my life. So I'm very, very grateful to all of you. And I pray for your success in your Krishna consciousness.
Thank you so much for your blessing, Maharaj.
Yes. Bhakti Prabhu is a very old friend, very old friend. Safari is our Safari director. So the Prabhu is our chairman, he is the chairman. And Bhakti Prabhu is the director. He has been leading us for many years. After a few years in participating in Safari, so one day I went close to him. I said, Prabhu, I have seen the way you organize, conduct the whole thing. Do you make profit from this talk? Do you make profit? I've seen the way the devotees eat, and so many things. So this Prabhu said, no, I don't make any profit. Instead, I spend more. Hare Krishna. So he works the whole year, and then he will maintain all the Safari devotees. Yes, a father. We thank you to be a father and encouraging every devotee. This year I asked one devotee who has come with us for the first time. So I asked him, what do you think about it? What do you see Malachi Prabhu? Malachi Prabhu is I'm not saying, I didn't say, there is a devotee I will tell you. He is a devotee that never gets angry with anyone. Whatever anybody does, it's okay with you. Someone else is doing this or this, I'm angry, no, but it's okay with anybody. That's a very rare quality. Thank you, Prabhu, for being there.
Maharaj, you are so kind, Maharaj. Thank you million times, and we hope to have an association when we go to India, in Vrindavan. Many of these students, we are living in Malaysia, some in India. Also, sometimes we can come to Malaysia also. That will be very great blessing for us. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad-gita ki jai.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Recording stopped.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.